Brooklyn.org.
Yeah, now's the time to test it.
Time to test.
Test.
Oh, yeah, it's still shit.
Test. Okay, I'm gonna move to the other one.
Yeah, just grab that one and just swing it over to you. Swing that other one over to you, because that
Swing it.
yeah, that
Swing
first
it.
one is shit.
That's a bummer.
Mike 4 is shit here at Radio Free Brooklyn. That's the new name of this show. Mike 4 is shit.
Like 4 shit.
Mike
It used
4
to be
is
my favorite mic, Mike 4.
Yeah, now.
Am I supposed to hear me or
Yes, you are supposed to hear you.
How about now? You hear anything?
not yet?
Hold on.
Technicalities.
Oh, boy.
Anything?
Nothing yet.
What the hell? What in the...
What in the heck?
What in the Sam Hill? Anything now?
Um.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you real.
Oh,
Hello. I'm trying
I
to
can
bring
hear. Oh, maybe a little.
trying to bring it close.
I can hear
close
you.
to me.
Oh, there we go. Now I got it.
You got it now?
Bring it.
Now I
clo-
got it.
Bring it close to me.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it real close to me.
How many improvisers does it take to
Screw in
set up
set up a mic.
Set
a
up
mic?
3.
Oh,
Yeah.
It takes 3.
look who's talking 3.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I think you're
This
gonna
one?
loosen that one and
Loosen
then
this one.
swing it up.
Okay.
Swing that arm up.
Loosen it.
Lefty,
Swing.
lefty, loosey. All right.
Swing it up.
Swing it up.
Swing.
We're doing a lot of construction here at Radio Free Brooklyn, everybody. This is the beginning of a podcast, and you will not regret it. Yeah, it's going to point straight up. There it is.
That's better, though. It's a lot better.
Hey, this is no suggestion. We don't need your damn suggestions on how to fix our radio. We got it under control. Sir, madam.
Madame.
No suggestion
Friend.
with Ralph Jean-Pierre.
No suggestion with Ralph Jean-Pierre.
I used to think it was Jean-Pierre, but now I know that it's Jean-Pierre.
It really doesn't.
officially.
It doesn't matter at all.
It does matter.
I don't care. I'm
Jean-Pierre.
Ralph Jean-Pierre. We got
Jean-Pierre.
guest co-host Aston Hollins
Hello.
is here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, yeah, happy to have you. And we got today. We got. I'm scared now. I'm going to say your last name wrong. We got Tom Achilles.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's
Achilles?
perfect.
Tom
Like the
Achilles.
heel.
Yes.
As in the heel.
As
Yeah,
in
this
the
guy's
heel.
a real heel.
Wow, mythic.
This guy's a real heel.
mythical.
Wow, okay.
Okay. Whoa.
This is what I wanted to start with because it's getting close to an agenda that I have. Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is an improv comedy podcast. I try to feature improvisers on this show because the stand-ups have taken up a lot of the real
Ain't it
estate
the truth?
in the podcast realm, just marketing and promoting themselves, educating the audience, and then poor old improvisers are still trying to excavate the basement of the Triple Crown. But
Oh, man. I've done some shows there.
down there, I don't even know
Are
if
there
it
still shows there?
I
think
don't
I think
know.
there's just a black hole down there.
Oh, my
now.
gosh.
I want to know.
It was like
Yeah.
the tiniest stage I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's a purgatory. But yeah, so this podcast I've tried to dedicate it just to improvisers, but I can't hold out much longer. I think at some point I'm gonna have to have some stand-ups on here. But here's the thing: I've been slow because you're in the list now. I don't know if I've gotten everybody, but I've had a lot of stand-up / you do stand-up,
Yeah.
stand-up / improvisers on this show.
Right.
Matt Vita, Heather Harrison, Joe Miles, Lil Pepper, Megan O'Malley, and now Tom Achilles.
That's me.
Yeah, where you're.
Stand-up / improviser.
Yeah, I'm slowly
hybrid.
creeping in. Yeah, the
We're
hybrids.
We're creeping in.
Creeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping.
Soon enough, you'll have sketch comedians.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
a damn proctologist on here at some point.
Character
right.
comedians.
Character comedians.
comedians.
Some
humorous.
clown friends,
I'm gonna
perhaps.
have clowns. Definitely want to have clowns on here. I'm gonna get Will Rogers on here and
Yeah.
Mark Twain,
Mark Twain is going to be next week.
Bill Watterson.
That's going to be a great guest.
That's
Mark
gonna be
Twain.
great.
Wow.
whoever was the Drew Kathy. Remember Kathy, the comic
Kathy
strip?
Ack.
Was that the name of? Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Ack?
that's what she always said. You know,
It
that
would be
was her
great if
thing.
that was the name of the cartoonist who did Kathy. Her name was
Yeah.
Kathy Ack.
Her name's Kathy Ack. Pretty literal. I love it.
Yeah. So on this podcast, we do a improv. We're gonna talk about whatever we want to talk about. Then at any point during this show, anybody can launch into an improv scene, and then somebody will call scene. That scene will end when it is meant to end, and we will decide that. Thank you very much.
Ready to launch.
We're astronauts.
Are you ready, guys?
I was born ready.
I can start the countdown now, or I can wait a little bit until we're all ready.
I woke up ready.
What's the rush? I mean, we're going to space.
Yeah.
I mean, can't we just like chill first?
Let's take a minute. Let's just take a minute and appreciate how much hard work it took to get here.
We've done a lot of training to prepare to go into space, and could be seconds, could be minutes, could be a couple hours.
Yeah.
We could wait a week.
We can take our time with it.
Let's do it later.
Okay.
Let's go to space later.
We're in the cockpit. We're at the consoles, but like, it's not, you know what I mean? We can stretch things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
They don't have other astronauts ready to go.
No, it has to be us.
It's gonna be us
Yeah.
eventually.
No one else has been trained for this particular mission.
Tens of millions of dollars have gone into us, in particular, being trained to go to space. So if we're not ready to go today, they can't. I'm taking my shoes. I'm taking my boots off.
Okay.
I'm going to chill out. I'm going to recline.
Take my seatbelt off, have a little stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought some gum. Do you guys want
Oh,
gum?
delicious.
Oh,
Thank
space
you.
gum?
Space gum?
Sweet. Yeah, let's chew. Let's chew on something. Let's jaw a little bit.
Want to know why I really wanted to become an astronaut?
Tell us.
What?
It's for the ice cream. The freeze-dried astronaut ice cream. The ice cream sandwich is okay, but the Neapolitan with the chocolate, the vanilla, and the strawberry, that is the best. The best. And when we're in space, we can eat it all the time.
If I'm really honest,
Yeah.
I just wanted to dance and no gravity. I mean, I put my body and my mind and my family through hell.
Yeah.
Because I want to dance and
I hear
zero
that.
grav.
I mean, it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
I want to do that thing when we get up there with the where you can make like a sphere of water and it just, can float around in the air.
That's going to be awesome.
I want to
That's
be
gonna be
like,
us.
Houston, we have no problems. Everything's perfect
No
up
problems
here.
here.
Smooth.
We're trained. I got no problems.
This is a simple maintenance mission. Like anybody could do this.
Yeah.
And there's no rush also.
There's no rush. Yeah,
I'm in
we're
no
just
rush.
chilling. Wait, actually, hold on. I'm getting a message from
Uh-oh.
down on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, they want us to wrap it up.
They want us.
What's their problem?
What do you
Like,
mean?
why are they so stressed?
We're having so much fun.
Chill
I know.
out.
I know.
out.
Okay. Houston, this is Spacebird 5. Yes.
I'm glad we chose you as the point person.
Absolutely.
Can we just need 5 more minutes? 5 more minutes. No. Okay.
At least.
Okay.
Yeah.
At
They're,
least 5 more minutes.
they're gonna
Come on.
override our pause and just go. Okay.
What? I took my shoes off.
Okay.
Yeah, are we
put
in
him back
trouble?
on. Put him back on. It's time to quickly suit back up.
The
okay?
lights are blinking.
Oh my
All right,
gosh, is it taking off?
Houston.
Kevin, I want
getting
another
ready.
piece of that gum before we take off.
Here's another piece.
Your ears will pop in space. It'll help with that.
I think we're oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoa! I didn't think it would feel like this. My face is like it's gonna peel
You guys,
off my skull.
I didn't tell you my wife is pregnant.
Oh
I'm
my gosh,
very scared.
congratulations.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
very frightened. Oh my god.
I'm getting married tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
I gotta get back down.
no.
I forgot.
Did anyone use the bathroom before this?
No.
See,
That gave me anxiety.
yeah.
I feel very anxious
Did
right
you guys
now.
see that movie? Space is really stressful. What was that
Yeah.
movie?
That was the name of it?
Yeah, Space is stressful. It's coming to a theater near you. The one with Sandra Bullock, Gravity? Where it's
Gravity.
just
Gravity, yeah.
spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Worth seeing, but there's no way I'm going to ever watch it again. I was just sitting there in the theater like, I just want this to be over because it feels so stressful, the entire movie. And she's just like out in the coldness of space.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I only saw a clip of it, which was the clip I saw was, George Clooney's like reaching for Sandra Bullock or something, and then Robert Downey Jr. flies up in the Iron Man suit, and he's like, "You guys are stressed out." I made that up.
They did have some chemistry out there in space.
Wow.
Little
Space
Sandra Bullock,
chemistry.
Clooney chemistry.
There's
through
another
their suits.
George Clooney space movie. It is a remake of an older movie that's supposed to be better, but it's called Solaris.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've seen the
heard
first
of
one.
it.
I have not seen the remake. The first one is trippy. Have you guys seen it?
I've never
Solaris?
seen it, but the remake freaked me out. So I can't imagine what the original.
The
was
first
like.
one, I would like to watch it again. Actually, I saw it the one time, and still, this was years ago, and I'm still like, scratching my head, like,
It still is like, what was going on?
yeah, what
there?
was going on there? Two things in particular. If memory serves, and I hope I'm not spoiling it for you, still worth seeing. If memory serves, there's like some kind of, I want to say lake, but not a lake. That's like a body of some gooey something that like
Right.
seems to have some kind of hold on everyone. And then there's also this thing where like there's the person, and then there is another, like a doppelganger of the person, I think. Something like that. And I just remember watching it being like, what the heck is going on?
Are you sure this isn't a plot from Miami Vice?
Yeah, what?
I don't-
A puddle of goo?
I don't
But
know.
I really want to watch it again, actually. This is the second time it's come up this week, Solaris.
I think that movie
it's in the
makes
air.
the rounds, maybe because of the remake. I don't know. Are you okay? I want to know are you a guy who can get stressed out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I want to hear
Oh,
about this.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
Stress? Yes.
I'm curious about people's relationship to stress because I think I have an odd relationship to it. I don't register stress
okay.
very well.
I feel like I'm
Okay.
pretty aware of when I'm
Yes,
stressed out.
same. I'm aware.
And I thrive in it, but I know that it's unhealthy. Like I can work really hard and I know that I'm stressed and I don't do anything to like healthily walk myself back from that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm,
Yeah.
Like I drink too much coffee
Mm.
and
That'll do it.
you know, when I'm anxious I don't sleep well. And I got to correct that. But I feel like it's helpful too.
It's helpful in terms of getting things done.
It's
giving you-
productive.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
anxiety is productive.
Can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said you're not aware of it. You're just like you're like something's wrong. But I'm anxious. But you're anxious.
I don't feel a lot of anxiety.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't feel a lot of anxiety. I don't feel a lot of stress. I feel definitely obligation to get things done, and I take deadlines and things serious. But I don't, and I also I don't know what it is. I also will like work when I'm working. I like welcome distractions,
That's cool. Yeah.
and like because then I'll just like go. I'm like, okay, here's a distraction. I'll just go right back to work.
Yeah.
once
Yeah.
it's done. So I sort of am like always working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think I've really said more than maybe 5 times in my life, oh, I'm stressed or I feel stressed.
Aren't you lucky? Blessed.
Yeah.
What is
Blessed.
stress?
Not stressed and blessed.
Not stressed
Over
and
there.
blessed. That's funny. My friend, do you know my buddy Jared Bates?
I don't
You know Jared
believe
Bates?
so.
I don't think so.
He's a clown. He did some improv back in the day. He's a really funny clown. He's my roommate. And one day we studied clown together, and he said to me, I'll never forget this. He said, "Ralph, you're annoyingly free of neuroses," which is it's a feather in my cap, but it bums me out a little bit because it makes me feel a little bit separate.
Well, the rest of the world is stressed out.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
tell you
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Ralph.
yeah.
I think I can speak for all of us. The rest of the world.
the rest of the
when
entire
I
world.
say that we
No.
are stressed out.
What shit, man.
I do a lot to try to manage to throw off my level of stress.
This guy's
Good.
drinking coffee.
But I feel like if I were to do all the things I should do to like take care of myself every day, it would take me the entire day. There's no way to
There's
do
so
it
many
all.
things that I want to do,
Yeah.
like consistently, like yoga, exercise,
meditation.
eat clean, meditation,
Yeah.
therapy. And it's like I can do some of that
Yes.
throughout the week, but to do it every day, I would have like no life.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Taking care of oneself. It's a lot of work.
There's this guy. You guys know David Goggins?
I do. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with David Goggins. He's a person who
Is he related to Walton Goggins?
no,
Oh,
but there's
interesting.
similar intensity.
You would
Who's
think the
Walton?
the Goggins family wouldn't.
They might be
that
related, actually. Who
big.
knows? But David Goggins is this guy who you want to laugh at him, but he's also very inspiring. He's like, this is him. It's a video of him running. He's running like down a long empty road. And he's like, motherfuckers see me out here running. And they're like, Goggins, what keeps you going? And I'm like, well, back at mile 13, what kept me going was knowing that you were going to ask me this question. Huh? And in 13 more miles, you're going to ask me the same thing again. And I'm going to give you the same answer. Stay hard.
Oh my God.
Like,
Yeah.
that's who he is.
That's
and he
the
has
intensity.
hundreds of these videos. And the thing about him is he seemed like he won the world pull-up record. He runs ultra marathons.
Whoa.
He's like one of the few black Navy SEALs that have ever made it through the program. He really is who he says he is, but he's very much like, yeah, my foot fell off back in mile 8, so I just taped it to my thigh. Stay hard. Like,
I always wonder if those guys are like insane.
Yeah.
Or if those people are like actually happy, or if it's like, are you covering something up with all of this? Like,
We may never know.
I think he would say that he's probably not happy, but he is doing what he hopes that he would do.
That's true.
I think he's insane.
He's insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Goggins, as your doctor,
Yeah.
I'm
You keep talking, I'm going to do a couple push-ups.
okay. I know this isn't the news that you want to hear, but you've got to slow down, or else your body will be destroyed.
Listen, motherfucker, it's my body. Let me destroy it how I want to destroy it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my protege.
Tyler Samuels.
Tyler Samuels.
Tyler Samuels, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
I am.
You think I'm
Dr.
hardcore? Wait till you meet Tyler Samuels.
I just ran an ultra.
Well, as a friend to Mr. Goggins here, you really should encourage him to take care of himself by slowing down with yoga and meditation. And
Let me tell you something, doctor. You know how I do yoga?
how?
I go into a field of sheep and lambs, and I shear each one of them, and I calm them down. They're not bad. They're not crying. I shear each one of them. I do it with my teeth.
The shearing is soothing for you and the sheep.
The sheep need to be sure. I'm doing a
The
service.
sheep need to be shorn, and it's soothing.
And it's soothing for me because I calm them down.
And then I sleep inside of the wool.
Whoa.
Very intensely.
I did not know that this, I mean, I know about your strict exercise regimen, but I did not know about these sheep. Wow, you guys must be making a lot on the wool.
You're a doctor with this fancy office and all your fancy Western medicine, but you don't understand that we're two men who go out, and when we need healing, we go out into nature.
Okay, that's great. Like a peaceful hike or a long walk on the beach, that kind of thing would be good for your nervous system. And
1 to 2,000 mile hike.
Oh no,
That's
no,
right.
no.
We walk across all the entire beach of Australia.
Yeah.
I worry. I worry about the message that you're putting out there on social media that, go hard 100% every day is the way to be.
When we're hiking through the beaches of Australia, scorpions will clamp onto our genitals. That's where they like
Whoa,
to. That's where they like to attack.
that's too
love it.
hardcore.
They love it and we love it.
We love it too.
And you know what you don't do? You
What?
don't detach them, because then they're going to leave with your testicles. You let them stay on there until you get to the end, and then you can detach them.
How do you manage this level of stress?
Have you ever felt the amazing feeling of a scorpion tail detaching from yourself at the end of a long hike with
I
Brisbane?
cannot say that I have.
Tell this doctor what you experienced.
Scorpion venom is it can kill you.
You take the venom and you take it out, finger by finger, and then you spread it across the universe, because we all need to feel the power of the scorpion energy.
Whoa.
Most of the serum, most of the solution is the poison.
I worry. I'm worried that you both aren't going to live very long if you keep engaging in this reckless behavior. I mean, this stuff it can kill you.
Our life expectancy is 30 years.
Tyler, open your mouth. There's a scorpion in there.
I love it.
Scene.
That is the Goggins energy.
What I was getting to with Goggins is he works out intensely every day for many hours, but he can't go to sleep because he will sleep, but before he goes to sleep, he must stretch for 2 to 3 hours.
Well, hours.
Yeah, hours.
Wow,
Whoa.
that's
Stretching hours before
if I
bed.
stretch like 20 minutes a day, I'm like patting myself on the back,
Yeah.
It's a job well done.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about the care it takes to take care of the stress and the anxiety.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot to maintain.
Meditation has helped me a lot. Yeah, I've been meditating twice a day, pretty much every day for the past 5 years.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you a meditator, Tot?
I will, but I don't do it in any sort of schedule. I do it. It's very random,
Yeah.
but I do meditate.
I do a structured meditation. I do transcendental meditation. So it's the same time, like 20 minutes twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, TM. I do a kind of meditation called TMI, where I just
Stop talking about meditation.
TMI meditation. You're just speaking things out loud. That's like for
I'm in a lot
the
of
universe.
pain internally and spiritually, and I'm in a line at CVS.
CVS meditation is
Yeah.
my favorite. Yeah. Everything's just locked up.
But yeah, I think that's
So stressful.
and it's incredible. I think so trying to care for yourself, man, it's a tough thing to do. You were saying, I hope you don't mind me saying that during the pandemic, you went home for you live in New York, but you went home for a couple years?
I think it was
How did
probably
you
2
find it? What
years.
did it feel like?
Yeah, what was that
How did it
adventure
feel? How did it feel?
It was nice, actually. I liked it. That definitely brought my stress down going home.
Yeah.
Just being like out of the city was nice, but I get bored for
Yeah.
sure. It was good for about 6 months, and then I felt like I was like, I miss my life.
Yeah.
I was living with my parents, which was nice. It's kind of a blessing because I don't think I was ever probably going to be close to them like that ever again. And that was kind of like a nice little present.
That
you
is
know?
nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of perspective, like sort of coming back, to this place where you grew up
Yeah.
and having like all this distance, maybe you can look at it with fresh eyes. In a way.
Yeah, definitely. And also like it was probably the only version of like being in my late 20s and having a good excuse to live with your parents.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's not like, oh gosh, well,
That is a good excuse.
it's like
Why are we
this.
this happened over the pandemic? I watched this live. This rapper Lupe Fiasco. I don't know if you know who he is. He would do these lives. He's a very brilliant dude. I think he's an autodidact, but he's a very brilliant guy. And he would have people ask him questions on his Instagram Live and answer them. And one person was like, how do you start to save up and get ready to move out of your blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I forget what the question was, but he was like, it's a very American idea to be like, hey, success is I'm going to pack up from my entire family and move hundreds
never
of
see them
miles
again.
away
Yeah.
into and have this entire space
Yeah.
to myself or a roommate and not save any money when I could just live
Yeah.
Yeah.
amongst my family,
Totally.
save money, get, when I have a family, I have built-in babysitters. I can be a support to the rest of my family. Like for some reason, we have this American ideal of like, let's move far away from my entire support
That's
system.
interesting. Yeah. It's a very American brain.
And sap all my resources trying to be independent. You know what I mean? Like, and I really, I hadn't thought of that. My family, I was born here and a lot of my family lived here when I was a kid. No one's here anymore. I'm the only one that's here. Everyone else is gone, went to other parts of the country. And I'm here because of, what we're all doing, career stuff. But I don't know if I'd be doing that if I weren't. I'd be living right near my folks, I think.
Yeah. Do they live like on the East Coast or?
Yeah, my youngest sister's in Austin.
Okay.
My middle sister's in Atlanta and my dad is in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all kind of on this side.
Yeah.
They're not close to
Eastern
each other anymore.
side.
Yeah, and then I got a lot of relatives. I got a lot of relatives in Montreal and a lot of relatives in Florida.
Okay.
So yeah, it's all on this side pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You got siblings? You got a big family?
I have 2 older sisters One of them lives in Jersey, and then the other one lives in Pennsylvania. So they're very close.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you guys close?
We are, yeah.
Two older sisters.
Two older sisters.
So you're the baby.
I'm the baby.
You're the baby.
I'm the baby too.
You're the baby too.
I'm the baby.
Wow.
Baby of two.
Baby of two, baby of two.
Baby of three.
Baby of...
Well, baby of three, baby of three, baby of three, baby of three,
baby three,
baby of two, baby of two, baby of eight,
baby one, baby two,
one,
baby one, baby two,
five,
baby seven,
baby nine,
baby eight, baby nine, baby seven.
Baby
sold.
Do I get my baby? Where's my baby?
I got. You gotta pick up your baby outside.
I gotta pick up my baby outside.
You gotta pick up your baby outside. All right. Next option. We got twin baby, two baby for one, two baby, two parent, two baby, two parent, one.
85.
86.
90.
90. We got two baby, 85. Twin baby,
90.2.
90.2. Twin baby, 80 baby, 2, 91, 95. Sold. You gotta be fast. You gotta be quick on the draw. Take that baby outside. All right. This baby come with a puppy and a baby.
Puppy baby 5.
Puppy baby 8.
Puppy baby
1. Puppy baby Puppy baby 6.
Yep.
Puppy baby.
Sir, is that a bid or is that you scratching your nose? Puppy baby.
Paper puppy baby bubble.
Rubber baby puppy. This baby. Baby, so and this dog is hypoallergenic.
Try to take the dog and baby outside.
Take the dog and baby outside.
Okay.
Both of them need to use the bathroom.
Oh, let's go, baby boys.
And now for our final bid, this elderly grandmother.
I will give you $12,000.
Oh, you guys.
Oh boy,
So funny.
the baby auction.
Sometimes I laugh just like straight into the mic. I cannot help it.
Good.
I'm having such a good time.
Share the delight.
Have you
share the
ever
glee.
been to a live auction? It's
I
pretty
never have.
exciting. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
exciting.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. I would be on
Damn.
the edge of my seat.
Do they really talk that fast?
They do. I guess like the auction. What do they call it?
The auctioneer?
Yeah.
Yes. I guess they like learn to talk fast. Is
They
that
must
that's
practice.
their job?
I bet they put 10,000 hours into that. I bet.
I want to. Okay, this is a project I want to do with my life, and I want to seriously do it. I want to find an auctioneer who's really good at doing that, and I want to record a short rap mixtape with them.
That would be fire.
I
Yeah.
want to hear what they
The
got.
speed
to
is
spit.
already built in.
The speed
They
is-
would nail it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be.
Wow, dude.
That would be. Yeah. You could sample it. I don't know. I feel like there could be some good samples in that.
Yeah.
Slow them way down to. Can I get a? I don't know what they say.
Yeah.
What was being auctioned at the auction you were at?
What was it? It was like, I think it was. It was a long time ago. I think it was just sort of like ornate things like vases,
Okay.
carpets and paintings and things like that.
How'd you end up at it?
It was like they had there's like this auction house in the town I'm from called Brown Brothers Family, Brown Brothers Family Auction. I don't know why I said that. I think it's just called the Brown Brothers Auction House. I think it was just people could like donate things there, and then they would do like regular monthly auctions.
What is the town that you're from?
It's called Doylestown, Pennsylvania. It's like outside Philly by a
Okay.
bit. Yeah,
Doylestown.
yeah. About like a half hour.
Doylestown.
Doylestown.
That sounds suburban and idyllic and nice.
It's pretty suburban.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like upstate. Kind of like upstate New York vibes.
It's simple.
Simple town,
Simple
kind
vibes.
of quiet.
Trees.
Yeah,
Grass.
trees, grass, Catholic
Ooh.
churches everywhere, stuff like that.
School.
Schools,
School,
yeah.
car.
Car, house, store,
Tree.
gas station.
Got it all. They've got it all over there.
It's
Supermarket.
It's
Park.
an age as old as time.
Age as old as time.
I was thinking about this recently. I would like to know your thoughts.
Please.
Yes.
An estate sale, right?
Mm.
I can only think of 2 reasons for an estate sale, and those reasons are death and divorce. I cannot think of any other reason for an estate sale.
Okay, first of all, I want to say I thought you at first were saying in a state sale instead of saying
estate.
in a state of being sold. In a state sale.
Estate, like
estate
the
sale.
estate of grandmother's estate.
It's,
Because she died and we're selling her thing.
What was the other one?
Death and divorce.
Death and divorce.
Divorce. I think those are probably the two.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Right?
I mean, I'm having a sort of grim thought, which is how different is a divorce from a death?
Well, I guess it's the death of a marriage.
It is the death of a marriage. Yeah.
The death of a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it
I
just
think
needs
it was a
to
Noah
die.
Baumbach movie. Death of a marriage.
Let that marriage die.
Death of a marriage salesman.
Death of a marriage salesman. Wow.
This guy was selling marriages.
I can't wait to see that play.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's see it right now.
Here we go.
A one-man show.
Listen, I just got out of grad school. I don't think I need a marriage, sir.
You absolutely need this. You need this more than anything.
we feel like we don't need to get married. We can just can't we just be together? And
We just started dating.
yeah, it's too soon.
You're holding two briefcases, and it's really intense when you showed up here.
I got documents for both of you in these
Okay,
briefcases.
I'll take a look at the document.
Okay.
This is my thesis for why you should get married. And this
Okay.
is my thesis for why
Just
you
trying
should
to have
get married.
lobster rolls, sir, and you came in. Do you want to sit
Yeah.
down? You came in from the rain.
Yeah, Can I get a seat?
Can we serve you a lobster roll?
Yes, please.
All right.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wait, put those briefcases down. This is the best lobster roll I've ever had.
Well, all right.
All right. I'm
This
glad
is
you enjoy
incredible.
it.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
Caroline and I we've never been here before. We just, this is
we
like our
just stopped
7th
right in.
date, and we
This
just
We just happened upon you.
This
A marriage
is
salesman.
incredible. Oh my gosh. Well, do you see all these photos on the wall?
Yeah.
These are the people that I've convinced to be
Whoa,
married.
that's a lot. I mean, you must have a really high success rate.
I'm not
99.9% of the
That
people I
is
talk to get
high.
married.
Whoa.
This is very impressive, but I'm not comfortable with the fact that you just hung all these pictures up in this lobster roll shop. This is
There's a third briefcase that's just
Listen,
yeah.
I know
Got
it's
a
very,
lot of briefcases
it's very
and-
uncomfortable, but this is my place of marriage business.
What?
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to me, Carol. I don't know if you've heard
Yeah.
this before, but it doesn't make sense to you. Look wonderful tonight, by the way. I just want to say,
Thank you so much.
it doesn't make sense to me why you're selling marriage. What are you getting out of
Yeah.
it? Do we pay you something?
Yeah. How
What?
does it work?
It's pro bono. I do it for free. This is all. I just love love.
Wow.
I love, and this is the reason
I've
that I marry people.
I've
and I can
heard-
see it in your eyes.
You'll do this. You'll do the ceremony. You'll do the whatever it is.
What do you think's in those briefcases?
I've heard
I
that
already wrote up your wedding plan and your vows.
in the Hebrew culture
Mm-hmm.
that if you set up two people and they get married, it's a mitzvah and it's like a good deed and you'll automatically go to heaven.
I mean, I wanna give you a mitzvah. I want you to be able to have that. Here's the thing,
But
though, that I really feel that I wanna talk about,
Okay.
and I feel bad bringing this up, but I don't think your mustache is real. I don't. You got three
I don't
briefcases.
know. It looks real to me. I'm going to say it's real.
You got three briefcases, and you also have a fake mustache, and you've had 3 lobster rolls.
If it's fake, it's really good. That's got to be real.
Oh,
Oh, you were right.
what's going
Whoa.
on?
What are you, a magician?
More briefcases.
Scene.
Okay.
Oh
beautiful.
boy, who is that?
I did actually set up 2 people and they got married.
Did
and
you
they have
really?
3 children. So my friend
And they
Emily
have what
told me
children?
they have 3 children.
What?
I introduced them. My friend Emily told me that it's a mitzvah, and
You did
God
it.
is pleased with me. Yeah.
Did you know
Did it.
like both the people?
Yes.
Oh.
Push me aside.
Good. Oh, now we got a nice.
Oh yeah.
Cooking.
It is. Trying
Oh,
to
there
get
it
that
is.
Picture
Oh, yes.
right for the. Hey, I want to know about stand up.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah.
Is that that's I feel like I'm in a real estate battle with stand ups. Talk to me about
Yeah.
that.
How's it going for you,
about that
stand
world.
It's been good. I've been doing a bunch. I'm always busy with it. I just did the Philly Fringe Festival.
Didn't you
which
tape
was
something
fun.
recently, like a little
I
special?
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I taped a special.
Congrats. That's
Thank
major.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Yeah, it's on all the streaming services, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, all that.
What's it called?
It's called Guillotine.
Guillotine. Tom Achilles Guillotine.
Get Tom Achilles Guillotine. Look it up. But yeah, it's been going well. There's so many stand-ups, like you said.
Yeah.
It is saturated.
It's a lot of
It is
peeps.
saturated.
I don't even know if it's saturated. I do feel like we're in a moment now where we really want comedy.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
I think we really want it and need it. I like this nod. This is very
I,
academic
Like,
nod.
I agree.
Yes,
agree.
I agree. I
I
agree.
concur.
I did a stand-up show 2 weeks ago, and I like totally tanked.
Oh no,
I tanked.
Okay,
Like nobody laughed. I went up there, and I guess was
I
just
like how you clarified with nobody laughed.
nobody
That's what
laughed.
happened.
I went up there, and I was kind of just talking for like a minute or two, and I got some laughs then. But when I went into my prepared material, I wasn't connecting with them. I think it's probably that. It's on me to connect with them. I think that's what the missing ingredient. I did watch it afterwards, and it really was not that bad. I did get some smiles, but nobody was like audibly laughing.
Hey, these
And
are
some
great
people-
jokes.
these are great.
But here's the thing. I don't mean to interrupt the show. Sorry, everybody, but we want to connect with you.
Okay, sir, can you not heckle me right now? I'm trying to do this material. I've really prepared.
Oh, Dolores, does it seem like I'm heckling? I don't mean that.
I don't
Okay,
think so. I just
listen,
want some eye contact.
Let me tell you something. Okay, it might not seem like it to you, but I have worked, you might say, all my life for these 5 minutes in the basement of the Triple Crown. Okay?
We can see that.
Yeah.
So
it's
just
very
let me have
apparent.
my 5 minutes.
You have a spark. You have an energy, and I feel like I want to know you.
There's something great up here.
Thank you.
And I
that's
just
nice.
wish we could connect.
We, as an audience, I don't know. I don't want to say I feel entitled to it, but I feel like it would help Dolores and I enjoy. My name is Sabatina.
Okay, Sabatina, it's nice
Yeah,
to meet
This
you.
is Dolores.
Dolores and Sabatina. Could we come up on stage with you?
Sure. And let me get my notebook so I can write down. Actually, I've totally changed my mind about you both. You're lovely. What would make you feel more connected to
I
me?
want to know about your relationship with your mother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's fodder for comedy. It's
I feel like I would laugh more if I knew more.
about my mother.
Yeah, about
Okay.
you, about where you come from.
Well, my mother is adorable.
Oh my
I
god!
do like that.
It feels like there are some pictures that you're gonna produce some pictures here at some
Mm-hmm.
point.
Yeah, here on my phone.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but did you? Here's my experience as an audience member when I'm watching stand up, when I'm not on stage, like I am on stage right now,
Yeah.
but when I'm sitting in the
in
audience,
the middle of the show. Yeah.
I don't want to be interacted with ever. I don't want anyone to like talk to me about what I'm wearing or who I'm with or what my name is. I just want them to do their set.
Well, Dolores, I agree. I mean, I feel the same. I
I
don't
don't
know how you
want
feel.
I don't want
Sabatina.
to be I don't want them to call on me.
We don't want to be called. I don't want to be called.
I
on.
don't-
We're calling on you.
That's
because
right.
We are curious about you.
Yeah.
We love your boots.
Thank you.
Love the boots.
Oh my god, they're
the
unreal.
jacket.
I guess
Amazing.
I have a lot, I need to rework this. Thanks, that's my time.
See,
I'm imagining that actually happening. That's like that. I would love to watch. That would be insane.
that's great.
Yes.
That's my.
Polite crowd work with people who are like, I just really want to know about you.
That would be a great set. How would you feel if that set really happened to you?
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know how good maybe it's I'm just self-conscious. I don't know how good I am at like talking to people on the fly, which is maybe why I don't want them to do it to me. I'm like, just leave me alone.
I
just want to see what they've prepared though, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that, someone has worked really hard on this material and they, wrote it and
Oh, brilliant.
I like that. But some people get up there and either they are just winging it and they can do that. And I am really envious of
Oh,
those
yeah.
people, or they just make it seem like they've never worked on it at all and it just, flows.
Well, also, like, I feel like Instagram right now is like saturated with like crowd work reels where it's like comedians just saying like a 15-minute improvised thing with the audience, and then there's a laugh, and it's just like captioned, and then it has like 10 million likes.
Yeah.
It's like people, I guess it's in right now. I think it's like people want that.
And so I'm thinking, because sometimes I'll hear older comics reference that as like some sort of like, well, that's what they're all doing now. But it's like maybe that's responding to an appetite that the audience has.
Yeah.
Because here's another thing that's happening. One is, so we've sort of, we're all improvised. We've sort of like left at least one, era of like the heat of improv.
Yeah.
There was like a white hot era of improv. But what is building and burgeoning right now is stand up is still very hot. But what is building and burgeoning right now from my vantage is a clown era. Like clown is becoming
clown it
very
up.
hot.
It's the clown era.
Clown era.
Represent.
Yeah.
You represent,
I'm in my
Ralph.
clown moment.
It's like clown era.
And so similarly, it's like, when stand up is very much about this sort of like spontaneous interaction with the audience, and it's like sort of making a game and something happen with the audience. I mean, there's a lot of clown in that. It's very stand up. It's very rooted in stand up, but like there's some clown in that too. And I don't know why I'm saying this person's name. I don't know them, but I see a lot of clips with this comic, Caitlin Palufo. And she has a lot of crowd work thing, and she's very like,
it's like engaged
with
and
the
connected.
audience.
Clown.
Yeah.
It is very clown.
It is very clown, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but I also love a very crafted joke, but I like when they meet.
Yeah. That's the secret sauce.
Have you ever seen have you guys ever seen Comedian? The documentary Comedian?
I don't think so.
Holy moly. I'm introducing this to the both of you. Oh.
Tell us.
Because I
Tell
thought
us
we were
more.
going to commiserate about
Comedian.
it. Comedian is probably, I know I've heard Pete Holmes talk about it. I've seen it many times. It's one of my favorite movies. I think from my generation, well, we're the same age, right? I'm older than you.
About my generation. We're the same age.
You're the same age. Yeah. So I think for stand-ups my age and a little bit older, it probably birthed a lot of stand-ups. It's a documentary that follows Jerry Seinfeld like 3 or 4 years after Seinfeld ends. And he's decided to drop all of his old material and spend a year creating a completely new act. Which is,
have I seen this?
You might have seen it, which is unheard of for a stand-up of his generation. Like for example, his peer is Jay Leno. Jay Leno's never done a special.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it just follows Jerry Seinfeld over a year as he's trying to build a new act. It also kind of parallel follows this other comic named Orny Adams.
Okay.
I think I have seen this.
Maybe I've seen clips of this. Is he like not?
This.
He's like failing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's unsympathetic. He's doing okay, but he's unsympathetic. And it just follows them over this year. It's like, I think it's from like right before or right after 9/11.
I think I have seen this.
Okay.
And
but years ago.
Yeah, it's a really, if I would recommend, I think it's on Netflix right now. It's a really beautiful documentary because it just shows Jerry, and you kind of get to see him in this element of like building material. And so, and at least in that stage, he very much has to live in this, like, I'm just building material. So I'm sort of at the mercy of the waves of this room.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have a sharp act. I'm trying to build an act.
Yeah. It's just, when it's like, when it's, not happening, and it feels so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I just like sink down into the abyss when what I need to do is like re-energize and, go outwards. But sometimes I'm like, I am failing. Make myself so small. Disappearing.
Oh, no.
It's not good.
We're not going to hire you.
Why?
Derek.
What?
I know we've been trying to get you to leave for like 17 minutes.
Kidding me?
Yeah.
You don't
hire
me?
Sorry.
We're not going.
Derek.
I didn't want to come out and say it.
I know. We're trying to be polite.
What?
We're trying to be really polite. We have we have like 13 other people to interview.
God damn it.
Yeah.
No, don't give me the job.
We need their time.
Yeah, slots. You're running into the other slots.
You're just not the right candidate. It's not personal.
I need this
It's very
job.
nice meeting you, Derek.
I need this job.
We believe you that you need this job.
I need this job.
There will be another job for you, Derek. I'm sure you can find your niche somewhere else.
The only valet parking attendant job.
Carla's been shuffling these same papers over and over for
Yeah.
that's to say I'm like nervous for her, and like I just had to come out and say it, Derek, that we're not gonna hire you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Derek.
You're very small in that chair now.
What am I going to tell my family?
Oh no, he's half of the size that he was when he walked in here.
Derek, you have to get back to regular size and leave this office.
Yeah, come out, Derek. Come back to us.
I get smaller as I get more sad.
Oh my gosh.
So
How do we save him?
we cradle him in his shirt and just leave him out.
Put him in my pocket?
Put him in your
eventually?
pocket. You'll carry him around.
Get this
He
job.
can live in my cupboard?
I need this job.
But he's not employed here. I don't want to give him the wrong idea that because he's living in your pocket
Yes,
that
you're
he's
exactly
now
right.
gotten the pity job. I mean,
You're right, Marshall.
How do we take a stand and firmly let Derek know? I don't know. I don't know what to tell.
Do anything. Anything.
Oh, Derek, this is just it's painful to watch. I'm sorry. It's just,
I don't
it's a
understand where
hard
you
no.
it's a hard no.
Yeah.
I don't understand where you got a knife and fork from.
I got it from the cafeteria.
We really appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for your time, Derek.
Really appreciate you coming in. We appreciate you. We appreciate your effort. We appreciate you trying. You tried really hard. You tried really
Okay,
hard.
he's small enough. I can just pick him up now.
All right, just pick him
out.
Set him outside.
That was painful.
That hurt. That hurt to do. It hurt to do that to someone. It hurt to see that happen to someone.
All right, let me call in. Who's next?
I think it's a full-grown billy goat.
All right.
I don't know where that.
Poor Derek.
Yeah, poor Derek.
Yeah, poor Derek.
We've all been there.
Desperate for a job.
God, it hurts.
Oh my goodness.
Where at some point, I mean, is it a good or a bad thing? I do feel personally like I'm becoming a little more. I still care, but a little more calloused to rejection at this point.
I mean, you have to
Oh yeah.
There's just so much of it. You have to just dust it off.
Speak for yourself. Sorry, I don't know.
I don't know. I get a lot of it all the time.
Oh yeah.
And you just say,
That's New York.
yeah,
You
you
know?
just say thanks and move on to the next thing.
Just wake up, take my daily L's. And then,
Daily L.
Yeah.
Damn,
Gotta take
vitamin
those-
L.
But
Vitamin
but
L.
if you're not
Gotta take my
vitamin L, but if you're not, out there trying to get something.
You won't get your vitamin L, and then you're vitamin L deficient.
But I mean, you have to try to get something, right? You have to and you have to open yourself up to that rejection. And it's a really hard part of it, I think. But it's but you have to just, it's just how it is, and just dust it off and move on.
It's a funny metaphor. It's kind of like boxing that, at a certain point, you have to start to be able to move as though the punches that you just took didn't matter. And not to be ginger and not to be kind of gun shy.
It's kind of poetic, Ralph.
I like that.
Just to be it hurt to get hit, but I'm going to get hit. And then
roll with those punches.
Roll with those punches, but also be eager to come back. Get right back on the horse, I guess, is another way to put it.
As a motivation. Yeah.
Hey, you're listening to Radio Free Brooklyn, independent listeners of Party Radio. Thanks for listening to Radio Free Brooklyn. Your support keeps us going. Hey, why don't you try it?
1, baby, 2, baby,
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 two,
baby,
baby,
3,
three.
baby.
What do I read
Second,
here?
read the second paragraph.
Oh, okay. Radio Free Brooklyn mission is to provide a free and open platform to our
Hey,
community
hey,
and promote the music literacy, education, free expression, public art. We rely primarily on donations from our listeners like you. Every dollar helps us stay air-free and allows us to continue our work in the community. We're a 501c3 nonprofit organization with all contributions are tax deductible.
Radio
Please,
free.
we're the meant to
Yeah,
be
let Aston read
played.
some of that.
All right. RFB mobile app. If you'd like to listen to RFB when you're not in front of your computer, please download our free mobile app for iPhone and Android, available in the App Store for iPhone or the Google Play Store for Android. RFB newsletter verbatim read. Please be sure to subscribe to our monthly newsletter for the latest news about programming and upcoming RFB events. You can sign up at radiofreebrooklyn.org/newsletter. Hooray!
.org. One day I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna go, okay, let's do this read. I'm just gonna go, brrrr. Got it.
Got all of it.
Got all of it.
We need to bring in the auctioneer
Yeah, that's
to
right.
rattle it off.
That's right.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh yeah.
What are you focusing on right now? What is the thing that you're working on in your comedy or in your stand up? What's now that you got a special up and out, what's the next
What's the next
aim?
venture?
Yeah.
The next
venture or aim or just it could be a part of your game you're working on, it could be an adventure, whatever it is.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of like projects outside of stand up too. Like I'm working on 2 short films right now.
Ooh,
with
cool.
some buddies.
A
So that's
documentary
been
about
nice.
the rapper Too Short.
You know it.
Yeah.
Please hire me.
Yeah. 2 short films, yeah.
2shortfilms.co.uk.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are those about?
One of them is actually, funny enough, was filmed off of an idea that was inspired by the pandemic. Because when I was living at home, eventually I felt like I was kind of going crazy, where I was like, I have nothing to do. So I would just regularly take these like long drives and just kind of like zone out and listen to the radio just for the sake of it. So I filmed like a short film that's like a silent film, and it's me just kind of driving around, and I had friends record fake radio commercials that are just being screened, and I'm
That's cool.
like taking it in. So it's kind of a sonic experimental short film.
Wow.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
So we're working on finishing editing and color on that, and then Will Papura, who you've had on the
Great Will
program,
Papura, yeah.
we're working on some animation stuff because
Whoa.
we have a podcast as well, and we're cutting some of that up, and have been working with an animator.
What's the
to
name
make
of
it
this
into it.
podcast?
Yeah.
It's called Tom and Will Start a Podcast.
All right.
Actually,
Beautiful.
that's the name of the podcast.
Good
yeah.
name.
Yeah, and we talk about different ideas. So, like, Tom and Will start a podcast. Tom and Will start a relationship. Tom and Will start a reunion tour. We
Want to be starting something.
I feel
Gots to be
like
starting something.
I used to be very one note, where I'm like, I just do stand up, but now it's nice to like kind of diversify the portfolio, and I think that enriches the other
Yes.
aspects. You know,
Agreed.
Where I feel like if I get caught on like I'm only doing this one thing every night, it kind of like dries up my creativity.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Those projects sound super cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like there was like a moment where that was needed to be that drilled down and focused, and now you're like, now it's time
Yeah.
to zoom back out.
Like I had to sort of like, no life it for a couple years, where it's like I'm just going to do mics every night.
Yeah.
And I think that was necessary, to just be like, I have no life. I'm doing stand up
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
And now it's more at a moderate pace,
Batman, I think you need to date a little bit. I think you need to see some people, and you can't just fight crime Gotham is fine.
I am married to fighting crime. Okay. As Bruce Wayne, I pretend to date people. Okay.
Batman, Cheryl is into you, dude.
Okay, and perhaps I too am into Cheryl, but I can never get into anything too deep, Number one,
Are you
for fear.
talking- is this some sexy talk?
Number
you got?
one, for fear of getting hurt.
Oh,
But-
come on.
Secondly, I have no free time. It's impossible. I'm horrible to date. Horrible.
You're not building yourself up in front of Cheryl. Cheryl took the night off of
Cheryl,
Denny's.
You're a very beautiful woman, but
Not
I just have no
tonight.
time.
You're always booked.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, there's just, move on to somebody else. I'm sorry, Cheryl. It's just not going to
But
happen.
I just feel like we have.
Don't give up, Cheryl. Just see what you can see. You can butter them up.
I just.
We're not talking about you, Batman.
Yeah. We're not.
So
um,
mind your own
I
business.
think you are talking about
We're-
me.
Yeah, you're a detective. Whatever. Everything's not about you. Some things are just about me and Cheryl and our own lives.
yeah,
Okay.
and our darn lives.
And also, you work here in the Batcave with me, and it's just not smart to date somebody at work. All right, I'm going to say that.
Cheryl.
Saying it now.
Cheryl only interviewed to work here.
Yeah,
and
I
it
didn't
didn't
get
even go
hired.
that well.
I didn't get hired. I work at Denny's.
Okay, Cheryl's still working at
Part-time.
Denny's.
But I admire you. I mean, the way you fight crime
Thank
is just
you.
so
Thank you.
inspiring, and I wish we could, fight crime in a different way.
Cheryl, this eye contact is really It's really a lot.
Whoa.
It's really a lot. I'm trying to resist. I've got to resist. And, it might be nice to just have a casual bone, Cheryl, but I'm not going to do that to you.
So direct.
I'm not going to do that to you.
Who do you think you are? The Cape Crusader?
I am the Dark Knight.
I was not asking for that. That's whoa.
I am darkness. I am the
night.
night.
I put something in the bat signal. I put a nice little message like, would you like to go on a date with
I know,
me?
Cheryl, and it's, you're very sweet, but I'm married to Gotham City.
So you only got time to bone? Is that what you're saying?
Once in a while,
Is this like an open Gotham relationship?
Well, I'm married to Gotham, but sometimes I bone human women on the side, just, once in a while. Sometimes it's for the job, I'm undercover and I'm
honestly a little turned off.
Cheryl, you might be
I think
running
you're better
amok
than
in the
that.
city of Gotham by night, and I'm investigating you.
Okay.
I think Cheryl's out, Batman. I think you've ruined this one.
Well, mission accomplished.
Whoa.
Just gonna hop in my Batmobile and
You're gonna be a bachelor forever, Batman.
and I'm fine with it.
Bro!
How are we gonna get out of here?
I don't know
We're
how to
miles from
We're
anywhere.
locked in.
See,
The door automatically locked.
Did it?
I love Batman so much.
Do you
I
really?
do. I have a tattoo.
No.
A bat.
I didn't notice
A
that.
bat too.
Dude,
That's
can
so
I?
cool.
Have we talked? Because we've talked about Hook, right? Have you been on the show when we talked about Hook?
I don't know if we've talked about Hook, but I am fond of Hook.
I love Hook.
Bangarang Rufio.
Hook is one of the most. Okay, I have a list of the most formative, and I want to know yours.
Tell me.
Oh, yeah.
Formative movies in my life. I can go backwards. Won't You Be My Neighbor? Good Will Hunting. I think this actually came out before, but Purple Rain. Hook. What? Hold on. Won't You Be My Neighbor? Good Will Hunting. Hook. The first. No, Purple Rain. But then the first one I saw as a kid was the 1989 Batman. That was like.
Is that the Tim Burton Batman?
That was
That's a
very
good one, yeah.
formative for me.
Yeah.
I watched the animated series as a kid, like almost every day. It would be on, and it really kept me company much of my childhood, and I loved it so much. The style is there, it's all in this like Art Deco style, but also the story
The stories
is
are
there,
incredible.
and Kevin Conroy, R.I.P., was the best Batman ever.
Okay, I'm a Keaton guy.
The best to ever do it.
Ooh.
You're gonna be the tiebreaker. Who are you?
Best Batman ever.
You're a Val Kilmer guy, aren't you?
I don't know who played which Batman.
You're a Ben
Honestly.
Affleck guy. Who's your
care that
what's your fantasy superhero? Who's your hero? Who's the person that when you were a kid you're
hero?
like, I want to be this person? For me, it was Batman. It was Batman for a long
probably
time.
Batman.
Really?
Probably Batman. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Spider-Man. Spider-Man was up there.
That's-
I liked Spider-Man.
I like
Spider-Man was
Spider-Man
good.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
Really, my favorite. This is getting super nerdy. Listen, we're not gonna make it to this. We're gonna save it for the next time that Tom Achilles is on the show.
Yes.
Let's tell people how to find you. You get 15 seconds.
You guys can find me at Tom Achilles. That's TOMACHILLES on Instagram and YouTube.
And you can find the
All right. You can
special
find me.
Guillotine. by Tom
Guillotine.
Achilles.
Oh, yes.
And you can find
Aston Hollins at ASTONHOLLINS everywhere, most everywhere, I think.
And you can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs, daps and hugs, mean mugs, and shoulder shrug. All right. This has been No Suggestion, everybody. Watch Tom's special. Follow Tom. Follow Aston.
Follow Ralph.
Follow
Ralph.
your heart.
Follow your heart.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, Brooklyn.
night.